Hi guys, welcome back to some more Robocraft fun with Showmofo, and we're looking at the Electroplate update now. Hopefully, I believe this is back. So, while that's loading up, let's have a look at what they've got to say about electroplates. When I had a look at the tech tree, the site hadn't updated before. But it has now, so warning, game changer inside, indeed. Look at this, and just check out that video, it's amazing. 10 levels of Electroplate Armour, each has a left and right version. Complex shapes, gorgeous shapes, mate. They have two healths, yes, they have their armour value and they have their shield value. So, the shield will recover if you don't take the full armour damage once the shield is depleted. An alarm will sound when the shield is down, that's nice. Does it do it for each individual shield? We'll have to find out. Single electroplate will take the full force of a plasma shell of the same level, so just throw that plasma into your face with an electro shield on, you'll be fine. Electro shields prevent plasma and rail damage from passing through to the chassis. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Just fill a load of electroplate around your pilot seat. It's got very high CPU, equal to 2 SMGs of the same value, and a high robot ranking, right? So expect to be cramming up in the tiers, guys. All you new players from Steam and all you other new guys, you're going to be ending up in those high tiers once you start cracking out the electroplate. Yay, premium, that's me. I'm a premium dude. My membership gives me early access today. Yep, I've had them today. Server crashed on me though, although that probably was expected. You know, what was I thinking? Starting trying to make a video straight away. Okay, and we've got a free code, so let's just copy this code. We're going to want those free extra T1 electroplates. Other changes. Right, this is interesting. Each tier now has a max CPU, right? So, not only will your robot ranking throw you into the next tier, but if you build a craft too large, it will end up in the next tier anywho. Okay, let's welcome aboard the Chinese with a flag for the cosmetic cubes. Pause and quit for practice and spectator mode. Bug fixes. Hoverblades no longer flip you upside down when you enter practice mode. I've not noticed that. I don't generally build too many hovers. I haven't seen Mech Man flipping upside down just yet. Helium tanks render properly. I've noticed this sometimes. Occasionally you would get it where they would appear to be invisible. Or rather not appear. Haha. You can now scroll to see all the friends in the list when you have a lot of friends. That'll be nice. Enemies are now coloured red again. Awesome, I didn't notice that they weren't. Vapor trails no longer glitch across the screen when you spawn in a multiplayer match. Right, I did notice that once or twice. And the tier gauge now resizes properly when you switch resolution. Okay, let's see how we're going. Launch the game. Okay, so I shall enter my username. And I shall enter my password. And let's have that promotional code in there. And let's log in, and hopefully we'll get a bit of time on here before it crashes again. Oh, I imagine they're just getting overwhelmed with people. I'm surprised the website hasn't gone down again, but then they've switched to new servers. In all honesty, this is probably why it was just as well that they spent yesterday sorting out the website and servers and stuff, because if they hadn't done that and they'd launched Electroplate, you know, probably nobody would be playing with Electroplate and nobody would be able to find out any information on it from the website. So, okay, let's get this into a larger screen, hey? Okay, I'm just going to shift this up just so we can see the tier bar a little bit better. No, maybe not. Okay, and now I should have two sets of the L1. Right, well that didn't work. Unless they're already... Oh, they're already on there. So yes, indeed, I've got my free set. So, probably going to need to take that to there. Okay, right, and this is why we have... It's just because of the writing on it, really, for this one at least. You know, the more complex shapes, it will be more apparent. But with these guys, it's just really so that you've got the letters the right way up. Oh, wow. That is quite trippy, sir. Okay, what makes me slightly sad now is my two planes in the first bay are going to look very outdated. What? What's the deal with this guy? That's a sexual piece of armour there. What? That looks lovely. Oh, put that around your nose cone. And then just charge headlong into the plasma. Why wouldn't you, sir? Why wouldn't you indeed? Oh my word. You know what? I've made an awesome looking craft already, and it's essentially a stick. And I can put you one back. Yep, so you're going to be making fantastic looking craft with these guys. I mean, look at that already. It looks like a state-of-the-art piece of stuff. And I'm still in tier 1. Oh, just stick a gun on that and a jet. And you're off. Okay. Electroplate. Let's see what this one does. What is this fella about? Wow. So that presumably is for coming around the outside. We're going to need a few more blocks, aren't we? Let's go down the back end for these. These ones, am I on the right side for this? Wow. That's nice. Oh, look at that. Very useful. Okay, and then this guy. What's he all about? Whoa. Whoa, check that out. Mother Hubbard. Right, well they will be going right around my fin sections on the aeroplanes, I believe. Oh, what's the CPU cost for those fellas? 32 flops. Well, not anytime soon, but eventually they will be going onto my aeroplanes. What? That just looks gorgeous, and I haven't even made anything yet. Okay, what have we got next? The L5s. Wow, these are stonkingly massive, aren't they? Wow. Okay, can we pop him on the floor? Feel like we're going to need to modify our craft somewhat. Oh, got rid of it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this is the right hand side. What? The wrong way around. Okay, that's just... It's gonna be a bit weird, you know. Are you going to be using these to cover your craft, or are you going to be building craft to fit into these shields? No, that's a different one. Oh my word, it's all gone crazy. It's all gone crazy. Let's chuck you down there. There we go. 5. No, he's gone weird as well. Wow. Oh my word. So really, you'd probably want those spaced out a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. Terrible windy pops. I've been so excited this morning. I've not really had any breakfast. And I've just had a fizzy drink. Been chugging away on the fizzy pop to keep me going while I've been waiting for the electroplate. Go away. I've only got one of you. What? That's a mass. I mean, look at this. This looks awesome already, and I haven't built anything. Okay. Let's see. And these pieces are just getting bigger and bigger. That's super awesome. My word. Now, I don't know whether to tell you yet. I don't know whether to tell you or keep it a secret. I was planning on building something, and I was wondering how to do it, and I was really tempted. I was thinking, if these electroplates don't come out soon, I'm going to end up spending all of my millions of RP on some gorgeous black cubes and building a particular thing I've got in mind. And I was so tempted, but thought, no, hang on, wait for the electroplate. But I was kind of in a conundrum as to how I'd go around doing this build, because it'd be quite tricky to do. These plates are going to make it so much easier to do that build, and I think I'll keep that under wraps for now. What? That guy's massive. Oh my word. Oh my word. You know what? I'm not going to know where to begin. I really am going to run out of room now. You're going to need bigger bays, Free Jam. You know, seriously. Seriously, guys. You're going to need some bigger bays. Oh my word. Oh. Where are we up to? We're up to here. There's still more to go. That I can't even fathom the sexy goodness of that. What? That's just flippington awesome. Flippington awesome, hey? What's this guy? He's just a massive hull section. My word. And what are we up to in terms of tier? I believe we're in 6. Just with some white cubes and these parts that I've got out so far, we're already into tier 6. Okay, you want to beat this side round, don't you? I think. Yep. It's connected on there. I love the little struts that connect them. Very nice. Kind of getting into Kerbal Space Program kind of realm now with this. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I can't wait for them to just keep adding more and more things like this. We're in tier 7. I'm going to run out of room. Wow, that's a big spiky fella, isn't he? Let's just throw this up here for no reason at all. It's the wrong way up. Wow. Look at that. Can you imagine? Right, just laying that out now. I know it's not got any kind of real gubbins in the centre, but already looking at that, you can picture some mammoth plasma tank thing. And actually, I imagine, you know, if I was making my Mecha Man how I wanted him, that would be about the size of his foot. Yeah? That would be about the size of his foot. What I'd like to do is get a load of the T10 hover blades and a shed load of plasma and fit this out and make a giant boot, and that's Mecha Man's foot. And then in my platoon, someone else can fly another foot, and then we can join together with some legs and somebody's torso and a couple of arms and a big flying head unit, and then go and do some glorious cube battle on a massive scale in space. You know, that would be epic, wouldn't it? Oh my word. Really? That's just, oh, fantastic. What's this piece do? That's another bit of hull plating. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I'm a little bit busy. Busy with shiny toys. Oh my word, that's upside down. That's not going to fit there. Yep, we're going to need a bigger bay. Okay, and we're in tier 9 already now. Bearing in mind there is nothing on this but white cubes and these shields. Yep, put it upside down again. Wow. So much win. Okay. So, just all a piece each of all the electroplating. Okay, I've got two of the L1s. Oh, and look at that. There's a little space there for a turret or a gun or some such. Wow, really well thought out. That is just amazing. Can't quite comprehend the awesome goodiness of that. I mean, wow. What? Oh my word, that's just so pretty. Okay. Clearly that's not going to work as a spaceship. Now this is weird. I'm used to using the mouse wheel to, oh, I see, I just have to mouse over it. Very odd. I'm not sure if that used to do that or whether that's a new feature and I just never noticed it before. But, awesome. Okay, let's load this guy. And should we just cram a big massive bit of armour on this? Oh no, this is taking him into tier 2. Straight away that's got him into tier 2. And I've put them, oops, I've put them on the wrong sides, haven't I? That's silly of me. Oh, this is terrible. Now I'm going to have to start paying attention to which is right and which is left. And whether it's upside down or not. Okay, can I fit another one of those on anywhere? Yeah, I'm gonna want to have you there. I'm gonna want to have you here. And you know what? We're just gonna take this guy out and see what happens with that, because why wouldn't I? You know? Oh, lovely stuff. Now, how many of these do you reckon will have electroplating on them? Every single one of them? Or am I going to be the spiffy guy with electroplating? I imagine a load of these are actually just tier 1s that have crammed some electroplating on, and now they're into... Check out my electroplates. Check me out, sir. Look at you in your green armour. I don't care. Wow, that was an interesting flip. Oh, has the flip been introduced? Or did he just do a stunt? I remember them saying something about introducing a flip cube. But I didn't see anything about it in the patch notes, so was that guy just being tricky, or what was the deal with that? Okay, here we go. There's some people coming up from around here. There's a flyer over there. No, I'm not going to get a hit on him. Come on, let me hit you. Oh, he's been destroyed anyway. Come on, somebody shoot me. Shoot me in my electroplate. Right now I'm going to run away and see how well the electroplate holds up. Shoot at the pilot seat. Oh, my weapons are crap if they're not destroying his pilot seat. There we go, we've got him. I'm just going to reverse on in a bit. Now, has he got electroplate on him? I don't think so. Try and get his weapons off. Whoa, whoa, I don't want to show my front too much. Got my side out. What I want to do is show them my backside. Wow, I appear to be withstanding a fair amount of fire. I've not heard a sound. Or if there was a sound, I haven't noticed it. Who would have thought this tiny little box would be so effective? Wow, it's really upped his game. It's made him T2. Here's a railgun guy. Take a shot at me, rails. Come on. Wow, I don't know if it's laggy or if this guy's just got crazy movement on the go. Let's try and go for the... Where's he gone? I don't want to fall down there. Looks like we've got this. Wow, and look, my shields are still totally intact. That was such an awesome tactic. Just, all I did really was park up and show him the back of my vehicle. Yes, here we go. Electroplate buddies. We're Electroplate buddies and we won. Haha! Awesome stuff. Well, now normally, if that guy had been thrown into a T2, I'd know for a fact he would just die. There was no way I could have just sat there. I mean, the way I designed the armour on this guy, sure, it would have broke off in small pieces and bought me some time to maybe get a few hits in and deal some damage. Maybe even get a kill, but not against guys in armour. Not like that. Not to just stand there and withstand a barrage of fire like I just did. That was absolutely epic. I mean, that is a game changer. That is a real game changer. Okay. This is a bit of a problem for me. You see, this guy is modelled after a sort of World War II type plane. I've just got a feeling that, you know, it's just going to ruin it throwing electroplating on here. So, these may end up being vintage classics. You know, now this guy's T8, and I hardly ever take him out anymore, because with the way the servers are at the moment, generally speaking, he ends up being thrown in with 10s just as often as he gets, well, in fact, more often than he gets thrown in with 6s and 7s. And hardly ever does he get a game where it's all 8s. So, now, I've actually gained some flops here. So, where were those big tail fin ones? Can we remember which ones they were? So, these ones? Yes! Now that, thank you very much, I can live with. Oh, wow. Now, I'm not even going to get a game with this guy. Is there going to be... Oh, there are some 8s on. Unfortunately, he hasn't got the flops to add anything else to him, which is a shame. I suppose if I get a game, I can just try and deflect everything, you know, just bat away the plasma and the railgun with my tail. Oh, but look, here we are. And at least I'm at the top end. We're not at the bottom fighting tens or anything like that. Now, I've only got a tiny bit of electroplate here, so don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Unfortunately, with flying around, I'm probably not going to get to see if too many other people have got electroplate on. I think that guy's got some on, although I'm not sure whether it's just the glow from his jets. Now, does that look too wacky? You see, it's a bit space age, isn't it? And this guy is more of your classic fighter, so I may be taking these off here. I don't think it'll be a permanent fixture, sorry. Oh crap, there they are. Let's get away from them. Don't want to be too close. Ouch. There you go, but I haven't lost my tail. Oh, is that an enemy guy? He's just jetted past me. I'm going to leave him to it. Don't want to be on my own when I'm engaging the enemy. Enemy up there. Right, enjoy shooting at my tail, sir. Ha, destroyed. Nice one, whoever shot him. Well done. That was awesome timing. Right, I've lost a tail, but I've not lost my rudder, which is, you know, that's the all-important one. Oh, now I have. There you go. Now, I didn't hear a sound. Did you hear a sound? I'm not sure I was aware terribly of... let's just gently drift down here onto the CP. Lovely stuff. And then use our wheels to just reverse up. Can we use our wheels? No. No, we can't, but we can turn around. Oh, no, we can't. Don't do that. Oh. Okay, can we reverse out? No, now I'm properly stuck. But I can cover the CP should anyone come along. What's going on here? Okay, so it looks like they may have some issues here. There was a guy there, in fact there was a couple of guys on the CP, and it didn't look like the bar moved up. Ah, now it has finally drained, and the enemy are capping. Oh, good. I think people are just leaving this one. I'm not going to hang around for it. I've wasted enough time. So, we may be seeing some more server maintenance soon. Haven't seen that before, so it may be just some kind of little glitch that's come in with this update. Okay, let's repair that. And take you off there. And you off there. He's got no CP spare. This guy, have we got CP spare on you? Oh, we've got a bit. Now, where the hell would I fit anything on here? What I may well do is strip this guy out. And there's some lovely places to fit bits of armour and stuff on. Or this may be the time where I actually just gut him to use all of those cubes. I don't think I've left any space on there to fit him. Oh boy, would I love to fit something on here. These cost 20. These cost 20 and I just haven't got the room. But you know, I would fit this guy all over with, wow, lovely looking. Of course I haven't got the flops. The guy's a behemoth. Right, let's have a look at my T10. Now, I call this guy a T10, and he is in T10. But if you look at the bar, he's almost like a T9 with a T10 sticker. You know? It's like one of these guys that hasn't got a Porsche, but he's got the cap and he's got the key ring. That's what the Snub Mark II is. And I've got 1 point of CPU, so nothing is going on to him. Oh, that's freaking me out, that. Okay. Hive mind. Has this fella got any room to cram? What is this? What is this? Why is that guy red? Oh, that's interesting. Is that now telling me that was illegally placed? I didn't even know that was there, because that was surely incorrect. But if I just select one of those, see, it won't let me place it there. It shouldn't have been there. I don't ever remember putting one there. That's very weird. Very weird indeed. Now, this guy has got loads of room left. So, oh, it's a shame that interferes with the gun, because that would fit on there in such a lovely fashion. That would be very nice. It also interferes with the gun and is massive. All that interferes with the gun. That doesn't. That doesn't. So that's quite nice, but it doesn't protect a hell of a lot. It's a shame it won't stick up that way. We could have those there. Let's see, what are these guys? This might be more the kind of thing you want. Oh yeah, but that also interferes with everything. So let's stick that other one back. And is there anywhere else on here where I could fit. I would have liked to seen some single parts. You know, I understand there's like right and left sides, but I would have liked to have seen maybe one or two. You know, there could have been extra ones in each tier. Sort of like there used to be a tier weapon and then the S version of the weapon. You know, I wouldn't have minded seeing a left and right version in a tier and then a single modular piece in a tier that you could use, because some things you just want to line up on the center. Okay, let's try these guys. Actually, I could take the little ones off my T1 and throw them on here. Just isn't much room to have anything there, and it's a shame I can't have those stood up, because that would look awesome. Let's see, which were the wing protector ones? That's these guys. None of this is particularly protecting anything useful on the craft. You know, it's just, unfortunately, this is too tight a build, and this is now taken into T3. And it's all in white. So, this will get it shot to pieces in next to no time. Let's try that on this side. That's quite nice. Oh, so that's protecting the lower set. Again, you know, it's not really protecting any of the correct areas. But, you know, let's have a look at this. Now, this should be a much more accurate test of whether it stands up to any damage. And I've really got to listen out for that sound of when these shields have taken a hit and are then... does the sound go when it's depleted, or does the sound go when it's charged back up? I've got to say, I mean, maybe I've been too excited and too busy with other stuff, but I've got to say I haven't really noticed any particular kind of sounds. Wow, look at this guy over here. Are you going to get moving? Nope. Okay. He's just staying on base. Oh, there's an enemy to shoot at that I missed. Good stuff. Okay, got to watch out for that plane. Oh, missed him. Let's go back around, see if we can follow these guys in and finish that fella off. Oh no, he's coming up here. There we go, little section off him. Oh, he's taken, now he took a railgun, take that. Ouch, yeah. Railgun took that shield right off. Then again, that railgun may be well high. No, that shield was quite a high level one. And it still took it off in one shot. Although maybe it didn't hit the shield, maybe it just hit a white cube. It's probably... Oh, here we go. This is different. So, now we've got spectate or exit game. This is also new. Exit game. Interesting stuff. Actually did some damage. You know, considering he's in all white armour, in a T3, he lasted a lot longer than I thought he would have. Especially considering that the shields weren't even protecting anything actually useful. Oh, I think I've taken a gun off there. By mistake. Oops. You know, it's not like these were really... Even those fins at the back, they're just more for looks. They don't particularly do much for the craft. Oh, I've got to get used to that though. That is freaking me out. Now, let's have a look at the midge. Again, with the midge, with designs like this, there's not really anywhere to fit any of that stuff on. Everywhere's, you see, this is going to affect a lot of people. They're going to have to rebuild stuff and redesign things because a lot of their stuff will have this steeped kind of sloping armor, and then pretty much every other available space will probably have kind of prisms on or jets crammed on it or weapons on it, whereas now you're going to have to be designing stuff with the electroplate in mind, I imagine. Oh, I've got to get used to that. That's empty. That's another midge. And then that's this guy. Okay, let's just take this guy out for another little run. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video. And I'm going to have a tinker. I'm probably going to scrap the second midge Mark V. I don't particularly see there's a need for two of them. I'll probably scrap the unnamed green SMG thing as well, just so I don't, for the time being, so I don't have to buy any additional blocks and can start making some craft with what I've got. I believe I've got a fair wedge of red as well. Okay, so oh, now is that the sound? Is that hum? Oh, is that the sound of my shields, or is that his railguns charging up? I could hear some kind of hum. It may well have been that guy's railguns, though. Right, well, he's gone. Oh! Ha ha ha! One-shotted. So that's a lesson to you. Don't rely on just white cubes and shields. Unless, of course, your shields entirely encapsulate all of that white goodness. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do now is... let's just repair this guy. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish the video up here. I'm going to probably destroy some stuff, and then I'll be busy crafting away in my base. Just making something to test these guys out. In fact, let's just check. Let's just check what I've got. So, I know I've got a fair bit of orange. Let's just minimise you again a sec. I've got a fair amount of orange cubes. I've got a little bit of pink. I've got a tiny bit of brown. I've still got a reasonable amount of green. So if I were to strip down my SMG gunship that's in green and one of the Midge Mark 5s, that should give me a fair amount of those cubes. And then I've also got 100, wow, 100 exactly, red cubes to play with. So that's me for the day, I think. As soon as I've built something worthy, or maybe even just interesting, I'll record a video for you guys to let you see how I'm getting on. In the meantime, get onto the FreeJam website, get the code for the Electro to get your free T1 Electroplates, and everyone out there, you know, get building stuff, get crafting with that shieldy goodness, and let me know how you get on with it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, I hope it was useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.